Wait, hang on. I forgot to switch the thing back. Gotta switch it back. Can't be helped. Must be done. Sometimes. The ritual must be reversed. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm back. Back where I belong, hopefully. Oh, how's the break, guys? Did it feel as good as all of my bones breaking when I just did that? Was it nice for you? This whole double feature thing is, I'm probably not going to make a habit out of it. The completionist in me is screaming that I just started 2 games. It's okay. I suffer for my art. All right. Autosave function. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, we're so colorful and loud. Okay, hang on. Got to do something about that every time. Every time we have to. Okay, how's that? How are we volume-wise? I'm gonna need some help here, because it's very angry. The music is very angry. My OCD is gonna strangle my brain. Music still too loud? Okay. What about there? Is that okay? My Twitch app black screened. You'd think with all that Amazon money they could afford a good code. You would think that, wouldn't you? How about the sound effects? How are the sound effects over my dumb voice? I feel like I should probably just put them at the same level. What a loud game. This is like 2 out of what? 15? Sound effects aren't overwhelming? Perfect. Okay. Alright. I don't need that simple mode stuff. I'm a Souls veteran. I got my purple heart. There's good? Okay, perfect. Excellent. Thanks, guys. Alright, so this is Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. This is a Kickstarter game. It totes itself as the 3rd most successful Kickstarter game of all time, I guess. And they've basically gone ahead and tried to make a spiritual successor to the water margin-inspired turn-based RPG series of the PlayStation 1 and 2 era, Suikoden. This is a prelude game to the game they're actually releasing next year. This game was made through stretch goals. So the actual game is going to be an RPG. This one is going to be more of a side-scrolling beat-em-up action RPG kind of thing. And we'll get introduced to the world and some of the characters as a result. So, let's give it a go. Let's start it on up. Yes, play from the beginning, absolutely. What if I said no? It's just dumps me at the credits. Congratulations, you did it. Good job, champ. Play from the middle. Okay, I'm liking the art. These people have mastered the parallax scroll. It's very cool. Oh, I guess I'm reading dialogue now. Been walking for a while now. Game uninstalls itself. Kind of giving me Secret of Mana vibes. Dude. Not wrong. Ah, CJ! Wait, am I blocking anything? Okay. A young girl descended from generations of scavengers. She has come to New Nevea to complete her family's rite of passage. I'm getting very strong like Hugo from Suikoden 3 vibes off this girl, which is not a bad thing. Rune barrows discovered. Wealth beyond your wildest dreams await you in New Nevea. All adventurers welcome. Am I about to get isekai'd? How young? I don't know. Nevea is heaven backwards? You're right, it is. Damn, you're smart. You're a smart one. Well, I'll tell you something. Eiyuden is Japanese for hero. So this is the Hero Chronicle. See, I know things. I know things too. Yeah, exactly. I look awful. I'm sorry. I'm going to shave next time. Based on what I heard at the inn yesterday, it shouldn't be too far now. Yeah, nothing will go wrong. Rituals go well all the time in video games. It's fine. I'm handsome. I'm scruffy. Got the scruff. Unless I'm lost. Oh, okay. Yeah, stop. I'm not doing a lizard voice. Didn't sign up for this. I look lovely always. You guys are so nice to me. Thank you. Thank you very much. You, help me out, will ya? Alright, this is a combat tutorial. What have we got here? Thieves? Bandits. They're all over the place lately. You look like you can handle yourself. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight, though. Tongue-tied. What's that supposed to mean, huh? I'm a regular everyday trader. You often go around judging folks on how they look. There's a Marvel character named the Orb. What's his deal? Her deal? What's their deal? Wow, sorry. Going after helpless traders now, are we? Clear out, little Goyle. Little Goyle. And you don't even have the decency to deny it. Beard tickles, but I only have to kiss one person with a face, so... Well, I mean, that's a decent... word. Sacrifice to make. Just playing a game called Salt and Sacrifice, and I lost the word sacrifice. Fun fact, there's a Marvel character named the Orb. Well, now that I've read that twice, you gotta tell me. His deal is he has an eye for a head? Oh, okay, that's fun. Can't just watch a man's property get stolen, can I? Goes against my principles. What do I fight with? Dude, I got Kama. I'm the dishwasher. Well, come on then, cowards. I'll take you for all you're worth. Okay, here we go. This is a combat tutorial. Defeat the bandits, baby. Okay, so we got attack and jump and unique skill. So approach and attack incoming enemies. Although some fights can be avoided, occasionally enemies will block the path ahead. Always be ready for some action. Alright, so CJ's unique skill. CJ, first enemy isn't rats, 2 out of 10. I got commas, but probably like 4 attacks. Well, we'll see, won't we? CJ can traverse short distances at high speeds. Quick step forward while in motion and backwards while stationary. Time your movement right and you can use the skill to evade enemy attacks. Oh, okay. Ah, baby. Bah. It's 2 attacks. What do you think of that? Getting the life beaten out of me. I've got jump too. Okay, hang on. Try to hit me with something. Go ahead. I'll wait. Alright, I won't wait. I got bored. So far, so good. Really giving Mana vibes? Ugh, retreat! Yeah, that's right. You weren't ready for my 2-hit combo. You weren't ready at all. Give Dishwasher the controller. Not bad at all. Better than I expected from a youngin'. Oh. Hogan's the name. You really saved my skin. I owe you one. Oh, it's Hogan. Never one to miss a trend. Hogan was quick to notice the sudden influx of adventurers to New Heaven, and even quicker to set up shop at the town's authorized trading post. Making commas look bad. Hogan's your favorite character. Also in Infinity War, he was fused with another villain that was sound-based named the Claw. The Orb Claw. CJ, Honorable Scavenger, at your service. Okay. His name was Clorb. Honorable Scavenger, how's that work? Well, scavenging is just treasure hunting, isn't it? Only difference between that and thieving is whether your mark is living or dead. Thieves think too highly of themselves, though. That's what my clan says, anyway. Worship Clorb. So, scavenger suits you better, huh? You're journeying to New Nevea for treasure, then, I take it. You had a giant ear for a head? Okay. Sure am. What about you? The thing is, I feel like you're bullshitting, but I wouldn't put it past Marvel at this point, you know? Just left, picked up some trinkets and came out here to sell them off. Okay. What about lenses? Do they have lenses? I need lenses. Yep, plenty of them too. I even heard of some lucky souls finding rune lenses down in them barrows. Yes! I gotta get down there now. That humongous lens is as good as mine. Which way to the town? Exactly where it is. Now what kind of gentleman would I be if I didn't take you there myself? I should probably give him like a bad southern accent for Oak's sake, right? Least I can do, after all. Girl is looking for a humongous lens. Yeah. Back again already, Hogan? Wait, where are your escorts? Bolted at the first sign of bandits. Paid good money for them, too. Did you see that Twitch deleted their friends feature on the 25th? Does that mean I have no friends? I don't have any friends anymore on the 25th? That's gonna be lonely. A boo. I don't care much for that. Yo, guys, I read an article today. I was alive in the 90s, as you know. And I used to read a lot of Spider-Man comics back then. The two sagas that made up the majority of my childhood were Maximum Carnage, in which Carnage, if you can believe it, breaks out of prison with Shriek, an assortment of original the characters, and some familiar faces, and then goes on a rampage. And then Spider-Man and several characters from other Marvel canon team up and do shit. including Venom. Venom joins the good guys too. So after that, I'm getting somewhere with this. After that was the Clone Saga, right? Not to be confused with Star Wars Clone Saga, Adrenaline Momentum. And this Clone Saga had several Spider-Man clones, just like all of them. The most popular and the one that stayed around the longest was Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider. These were all created by the Jackal, a villain that everyone thought died in the 70s. And there's all these different spider clones. Kane, Scarlet Spider, another Peter Parker that just is Peter Parker, but not. And then there's one called Spider-Side, which is a Peter Parker clone that has the ability to shapeshift. And I was sitting on the toilet, like the fancy bitch that I am, reading news articles on my phone, and I came across an article saying this new Spider-Man villain is going to give Mystique a run for her money. This new Spider-Man clone or Peter Parker clone is going to make Mystique obsolete or something like that. And I was like, wait, Spider-Side? Really? It can't be. It can't be. They never use that character. And I opened up the article, and sure enough, it was Spider-Side. Yeah, it was. It's crazy. And apparently the reason why Spider-Side is so much better than Mystique is Spider-Side has the ability to basically turn themselves into multiple people at once, like a whole crowd. He could be the entirety of the Avengers if he wanted to be. He could be the X-Men all at the same time. He can also manipulate people's minds and go through their memories and pick people from their lives without ever having met them to shapeshift into. It's horrifying. He is the Squad, absolutely. Spider-Side, of all characters, they used Spider-Side maybe 2 times in the entirety of Marvel's history. He's actually all my viewers now. It's the face-wiping demon. All right. Anyway, back to the game. Tougher bunch than last time. Someone ought to do something soon. Look, we're just here to guard the checkpoint, all right? If you got a complaint, take it up with the acting mayor. Yeah. I get so excited. I just think it was cool. I thought it was cool that they brought a villain that literally no one gives a shit about back. And not only that, a villain that I actually remembered, and I guessed correctly. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to guess correctly. To throw a stone out into the void and actually hit something. You know what I'm saying? Big moment for me. Highlight of my adolescence. Wait, I'm not an adolescent anymore. Highlight of my grown-up career. I don't know. Something. It was good. It's cool. You want to read this? Okay, well, the issue is Spider-Man Ben Reilly #4. So, there you go. And who's this little lady? Her name is CJ. She's, what was it? Honorable Scavenger? Here to accept the acting mayor's generous invitation. And she's more reliable than you layabouts, that's for sure. Another reckless adventurer, willing to risk their lives, and a child at that. Alright, I will tell you. CJ's nuts. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. Quick on the reading. I'm middle-aged now? Don't say that. No, I'm not. I am not middle-aged. I'm not. People live to be 100, right? I'm not middle-aged until I'm 50. His name was Ulysses Clark. You're silly. I hope that's real. I hope you're telling the truth. The thing that I said was the truth for sure. There's not a single member of my clan who's got their head screwed on. Reckless fools, every one of them. Fair enough. Acting Mayor will certainly be glad to hear that. Proceed. Alright, you posted in the Discord? Alright, I guess it is real then. Oh, it's a bird. Well, trash in this game before I get a trophy. Hang on. I can't play this. Back so soon? I'm quite sure I watched you leave just a little while ago. You won't believe what happened, Squash. It is a cute name for a bird, though. I will give him that. You're sorry middle-agedness hurts? Yeah, I'm sure it does. I wouldn't know. I'm not there yet. They should have made Howard a duck if they wanted to be really cool. My word. Well, at least you are unscathed. There's a duck in Suikoden 3 named Sergeant Joe, and he might be the best character in the game, as White Oak crumbles to dust. Thanks to this young lady, no less. Madam CJ, was it? Wait, hold on. Who's talking? Alright, Squash, authorized appraiser. A pleasure to meet you. A connoisseur of all that shimmers, the promise of a glimmering future drew Squash to New Nevea to open his accessory shop. His discerning eye quickly earned him the role of the town's authorized appraiser. But is there a Shakespearean knight named Frog? No. But I do know a game that has that, which I'm sure you're not referencing and have no idea about. You don't like squash? The beak scares you? It's a bit of a beak. Indeed, it is my duty to appraise the artifacts excavated from the barrows. What for? Why, to determine their value, of course. All artifacts found in the barrows are subject to an explorer tax of 30%. 30%? You haven't heard the worst of it yet. If you want into the rune barrows, you're going to need an explorer's license from the acting mayor. Spider-Man fuses with Moon Knight. Moonlight. And that license don't come cheap. Ain't that right, Squash? I could be almost 50 like Ryan is. Yeah, he's almost middle-aged. I'm afraid so. I think the Moon Knight series is already out. Hasn't there been like several episodes at this point? This mayor sounds proper rapacious, if you ask me. Damn, language. Yep, rapacious is the word. Quite. Well, what's to stop me sneaking out the other side of the ruin anyway? Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. You get caught trying to hightail it out of here with a bag full of loot, well, you won't get very far. Mayor's hired an unsavory from the East Reach to put a stop to any thieving that might occur. So I've heard, at least. It finished on the Disney Plus? Okay, the season ended. Yeah. Alright, that's cool. I should probably check that out at some point. With subtitles on. I've seen many a crook dealt with in my day, but that mercenary is unnerving. I'm quite sure his presence is the only thing keeping those bandits from darkening our door. Grumble, grumble. Grr. How's about we go see the mayor for ourselves, eh? Even a rapacious old soul can be reasoned with, after all. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. I haven't even watched WandaVision. I'm burnt out. I haven't either. Marvel needs to chill. Right this way. Town's just ahead. Well then, perhaps the next time we meet, you'll have handfuls of treasure for me to appraise. Until then, farewell. Yeah, get out of here, Squash. I'm not interested. I'm trying to talk to you right now. Opal's giving Onyx a bath like he isn't twice her size. You haven't watched any Marvel in several years? Yeah, good plan. Good idea. Here it is, a flourishing new frontier, in the grip of a gold rush. Welcome to New Nevea. I love your giant pile of fucking garbage in the middle of town. Not much to look at, is it? Oh, yeah! Yeah, guys, hold on. Everyone, are your pants... Okay, don't worry about your pants. I'll let it slide this time. Also, the screen is shaking. Anyway, so one of the cool things in Suikoden was there's town building. There's a town building aspect. So one of like the basic skeleton of the Water Margin story is that some people are opposed to the Empire, and they form a liberation army, and they take up a base in an unlikely, broken down kind of location that they slowly build up over time into an impenetrable fortress. I'm guessing. And yeah, there's town building in this too, because as I've said, this is an homage. I did say flourishing, didn't I? Work in progress, huh? I mean, huh? Is this an earthquake? Yeah, K-Dot. Suikoden is really cool. It's a shame they only stopped at 5. If only they had kept going and run it into the ground. Gah, I can't stand earthquakes. It's rough. It gets everywhere. You're fine. It wasn't even that big. Right. Anyway, earthquakes are pretty common here. Best be on your toes. He definitely has a southern accent. I'm telling you, but I won't do it. Of course, it's thanks to an earthquake that we even found them barrows. Real big one about three months ago. You just got out of the shower? Oh my. So you've got a bit of a water margin of your own. And they made Loki fall in love with himself. It's not too far off the Norse canon. You may do it if I do it well. I won't be able to do it well. I can promise you that. So that's what happened. Well, I'd best be getting back. Got a store to run after all. Or I will, eventually. Figured I'd make a buck or two by setting up a trading post for venturers to trade their wares. Vroom! Nero's sharpening his sword. Mosey on by once I've opened up. There you go. You can yell at Blazing Sun now. Wait, where can I find that mayor you were talking about? Town office in the plaza, I suppose. Where else? Thanks, Hogan. Stay out of trouble now. Fingers crossed, Missy. Fingers crossed. Bye-bye. Alright, bye forever. Now then, time to track down this money-grubbing mayor. We're not doing a whole lot of the smacky smack, which is okay. From the main menu, you can check your current quest progress as well as your stats and items. A mini-map showing your current location is also displayed on this screen. Okay. The bustling plaza is the beating heart of New Nevea, with townsfolk passing through it day and night. The town office sits at its center, where the bulletin board can also be found whenever CJ feels like helping the residents. Neat. Alright, so I can't talk to these NPCs. They just wander around and make it feel like I'm not alone in here. Right? So that's fine. Am I covering anything? I'm covering the word select location. I feel like I can probably hang with that. I think that's okay. That's fine. From now on, whether or not I can stream a game is going to come down to whether I can sit comfortably on the bottom left. What's your story? What's going on with you? Excuse me, any idea where a girl might find that rapacious acting mayor I've heard so much about? Rapacious? How rude. Oh, lighten up. Wait, it's not you, is it? Oh, you'll hang, all right. Did DMC get finished? It's been a long, 10 days. Yeah, so we beat Devil May Cry 5, quote unquote. We got to the credits of it. It was kind of a tumble the last 5 meters race finish, but we did it. We did it. What's left? I intend to do a Legendary Dark Knight playthrough with Virgil. But in order to do that, I had to prepare a few things. So over the course of the last 10 days, I've been beating the game on Human, Son of Sparta, and now I'm working on Dante Must Die difficulty. And then after all that is done, I will probably have enough orbs to do a Virgil run of Legendary Dark Knight. One might say to me, Pale Voyager, why don't you play it without any skills like a true Dark Souls? And I don't want it. Like Legendary Dark Knight, if it's anything like Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, they're absolutely going to diarrhea me with enemies. And so I think I need every advantage that I can. I will, however, be buying the skills and reading them and talking about them as we go. I'm not just gonna dump them all before the stream and then have all my abilities. What am I? The Devil May Cry 4 Let's Play? Play. Why don't I play it without any skills like a true Dark Souls? That's a good question. I don't want it as valid. Yeah, it is. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm not entirely sure when, but at some point we will be returning to Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, and it'll be the Virgil playthrough. That's the plan, at least. I also owe people the special missions from the first playthrough. I missed several of them, so I'll do those as well. You do appreciate when I say no, I don't want to my sickness? Yes. Well, every now and then it happens. But by the sickness she's referring to is completionism. Anyway, I am Isha, the acting mayor of this town. Yes, I should very much like to know who considers me rapacious, though. Isha. Rapacious. Having taken over as acting mayor after her father went missing, Isha is responsible for the decision to open a quarry to adventurers and for taxing them for the privilege. Capitalists. Ah, well, that's Hogan and Squash. Them again. Perhaps their taxes are due for an increase. Wow! Ultra-capitalist. Isha sounds like something Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks would say. Isha, mayor of this town! I'm very hungry, but it's too hot to move. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that. I really am. Them again. Perhaps... Oh yeah, I read that. Okay, that's fine. This is a different kind of stream today. Alright, but I'm doing it. Let's give me points for doing it. Regular Tom Nook's here. Sorry, guys. So, rapacious might have been a bit much. From what I'd heard about the mayor, I was expecting some old fogey. Not a charming young woman such as yourself. How old are you anyway? 16. What of it? Same as me. Right. It's good different? I wish I had a chimichanga. I finished it this morning. What's Lady in a Leotard with a Gun? I'll tell you what it is. It's Lady in a Leotard with a Gun. It's the type of game that explains itself by merely existing. And I believe the sale to buy it for 49 cents is over now, so you guys have missed out. I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. An adventurer, I presume? Never judge a book by its boots, as they say. We welcome all sorts here. CJ, Initials, perhaps? Prefer to keep your real name a secret? Is that it? Enough about me! License, that's right, I came here to get an explorer's license. Vice has boots. An explorer's license costs 100,000 bakwa, not a penny less. 100,000 bakwa? Are you mad, woman? Do I look like I've got that on me? I'm 16. Give me the children's fee, like the horse carriages in the city. Do you think me as dull-witted as that? 1,000 bakas. It really is, isn't it? Oh no. Terrifying. Even your horse carriages consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price. 100,000 baklava. I wouldn't be able to handle that much baklava, I'll be honest. Huh, you know your horse carriages, I'll give you that. Fret not, we offer assistance to the financially enfeebled. Take this stamp card, collect enough stamps, and I'll issue you an explorer's license. A stamp card. The residents of New Nevea post odd jobs on the bulletin board frequently. Complete a task, and that resident will stamp your card for you. So I have to help out around the town, is that it? In a nutshell, yes. I like the dialogue. This is not bad. This is pretty good dialogue. This is pretty good. It's got a nice look to it. You know, as a Kickstarter game. Hey, Sly, remember how Final Fantasy VI has very dated graphics that don't appeal to modern tastes? You know? I would say that this isn't exactly Final Fantasy VI graphics, but anyway, you having a Reciteer flashback? I hope we don't. I hope we don't end up in that place, in the Reciteer place. Many were troubled considerably by the earthquake 3 months ago. Help is in great demand and short supply. I get hold hands so much. People told me when I started gym it would help, but it really didn't. I don't know what the problem is. I only have it in anywhere else but my hands. I think there's like a condition. How bad is it? I hope it's not super bad. There's a YouTube channel I think called Shogo Explains or something like that. He's a Japanese man who explains Japanese culture, and he's got a condition with his hands where they're cold all the time to the point that they're like actually, I don't want to scare you, that they're actually starting to like rot a little bit at the tips, and there's like nothing you can do about it. Anyway, help. Help is in great demand and short supply. Your hands will be like numb as fuck. You barely move. That sounds awful. I'm really sorry. Your feet and hands are cold 24/7 because of poor circulation. Yeah, I think that's what causes it. Piece of cake. Don't go anywhere because I'll be back for my license before you know it. Alright, here we go. I think we get to play the game now. Collect stamps in this card by helping the townsfolk with whatever they need. Essential for acquiring an explorer's license. No adventurer in New Nevea can be without their stamp card. Okay. I guess. Here we go. First day on the job. What's on the bulletin board? Nothing. Perfect. That's how I like it. Alright. What's your story? You want to play this? I think it's like 20... I think it's like 30 bucks maybe? Do you need trousers to stand on your doorstep? I mean, I don't know if you're asking me, but I feel like you don't. Hello. Hello there. Don't suppose... I'm sorry. Don't suppose you know of anyone who needs any help around here. It's her fault. I sure do. Really? Who? Me. Oh. Look, I'd love to help you, but if it's not going to get my card stamped, I'll have to decline. Decline and apologize to Pip. I did. I just said sorry. The thing about FF6 having bad sprites is especially laughable because they just did that big release of the Sprite Final Fantasy games. Oh, but modern gamers hate it. Yeah, and weren't people praising Octopath Traveler as well? And that just came out a few years ago, right? So shut up, random game journalist. You're heading out without? Well, Godspeed. Godspeed, Mimi. Stamp? Like the ones Mayor Isha gave everyone? I've got one, look. Wow, even you kids have them? With this stamp, adventurers will perform any and all tasks you require. So use and abuse them. That's what Mayor Isha said. Rapacious might have been right on the money after all. Are you an adventurer too? Yep, call me CJ. What's your name? Priya. So will you help me, CJ? You have underwear on? Cool. Very proud of you. I certainly will. What can I do for you today, Priya? Find Yum Yum! Yum Yum ran away from home and hasn't come back yet. Ah, the case of the missing Yum Yum. Can't be having that now, can we? Is Yum Yum your little sister, brother? My cat. Dude, is this like a thing? Is this a thing where like, oh, my best friend, my lovely bestie is missing, and it's like their cat or their dog or their pet slug. She's white and fluffy and cute and cuddly. You want me to track down a cat? Ah, so much for treasure hunting, I suppose. She got startled by that quake earlier and jumped out the window. Off a building! Who names a child Yum Yum, though? Some people. Some people. She's still little, so it's dangerous for her to go out by herself. If she wanders outside the walls, she could get eaten by a monster. Oh, white people? Were you going to say white people, D? Is that what you were going to say? Crinkum Crankum, I love your name. Why deal with people when you can have a cat? Good point. Oh, please find her for me, CJ. Yum Yum is my most treasured friend. Yeah, you named your pet Yum Yum, because it gives them a lot of confidence about their future. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Crinkum Crankum. It's nice to see you. I'm Pale Voyager. I'm bad at video games. But secretly not bad at video games. That's the trick. Treasured, you say? Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's finding treasure. I'll have Yum Yum back to you in no time. Oh, thank you. I'll be right here, okay? Great. I love an NPC that doesn't waddle off. You know, a white girl named Princess would rather call her Yum Yum? Oh my. Ryan grew up with someone named Sunbeam Rainbow. Sunbeam Rainbow. I'm pronouncing all my N's as M's today. I feel like it's in an effort to combat racism, but I can't be sure. How do I find a cat? She jumped out of a window. Do I get any other clues? Other white people, what's wrong with you? Alright, so she's just inert now. I could talk to that old woman, but I really want to find this cat first. What if that old woman is attached to the cat somehow? Okay, hang on. I just want to fight some stuff. An outlander, save your breath. This used to be a quiet little village till you showed up. Nothing but a nuisance, the lot of you. What is that Isha lass thinking, eh? No respect for tradition. Can I just take Winnie and say it's Yum Yum? I could. Wow, she had nothing else to say but just mean shit. Okay. I'll take it. Whoa, never seen an adventurer like you before. If you find anything good, don't keep it all for yourself, yeah? Heh. That old bag might not see the benefit letting you venturers in, but I do. Mining's all we've got, after all, especially now that they've sealed off the barrows. What use would a mining town be without a mine, honestly? Isha might be a bit daft at times, but she's right about this. What do you mean? Greedy, certainly, but daft? I didn't mean nothing by it. She's just different from the rest of us. Alright, cool. What's going on here? When we were having Amy, the nurse asked us what we were naming her, and she told us she had a mother named their child Ice-T Baby Jesus. That's amazing. I try not to laugh at other people's names because we literally name our children after a rock and a plant. Fair. My upstairs neighbor's cat has moved into the house next door. For real, though? But then you hear shit like Beat's story. Ice-T Baby Jesus. Well, you know where that person was born. The Netherlands. Okay. Another children. You haven't seen a fluffy white cat being cute and cuddly around here, have you? I have. Prius cat, right? Yum yum. Can I name my hedgehog Baby Jesus? I can try. Really? Where did it go? I pulled its tail and it ran off into the woods. Why would you pull a cat's tail? Why not? Nothing to do with an outlander like you anyway. Oh, it's none of my business? Animal abuse isn't my business? Well, charming. She's only small, so she'll be gobbled up by monsters for sure. There are monsters all over the place since the mining started. There'll be no cats getting gobbled on my watch. I promised Priya that I'd return her treasure, and that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, what up, B-Love? What's going on? Kick the kid. I appreciate the info, kid. Could have done without the attitude, though. Me and birds? What about me and birds? I didn't do nothing. You can go now from town outskirts to the Great Forest. Alright, there are a variety of dungeons around the town, each rich with their own unique resources ready for you to mine. Since the earthquake, monsters have been sighted in greater and greater numbers, so proceed with caution. Does that mean they come out of the earth? Guess let's go to the town outskirts. Pale hates birds because he has low self-esteem. Okay, let's just relax here. How does... I guess we're just going to run around here, I suppose. There we go, the Great Forest. Alright, we're starting to get some progress happening here. We're going to start smacking some shit. A large, lush forest, located just outside the border of New Nevea. While the area is rich with food, wood, and stone, the monsters which have gathered there since the earthquake have made it a dangerous place to be. Hollow bones. I don't have hollow bones. Those are both true but unrelated to each other. Mimi's legs are cold. Mannish adventurer. A cat? No idea, sorry. Is the signpost no? Oh, I can save my game. Delightful. I found the bonfire. Okay, let's do this. Start showing enemies what's what and who's who. What's this thing? The fuck is that? Disgusting! Get it out of here. Holy crumbs. Okay. There's only like 2 buttons at the moment, so I've got to... Hey, there you go. Fuck! Alright, so you can't Mario these enemies. I'm learning a lot of really important stuff here. Game start. Exactly. We're finally in it now. Deku Shrub. If this was a hentai game, you'd be fucked already. You don't gotta say stuff like that, okay? You don't gotta say stuff like that. A cat! Neko-sama. Is there a crab? We're about to find out. Small, white, fluffy, cute. Yep, you must be Yum Yum. Alright, the game does have a little bit of one of those hentai game aesthetics, okay? Let's not focus on that. Let's not dwell on it too much. Excuse me for wanting tentacle dicks. I will never excuse you for that. But you're excused. Yum Yum? Psst, 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 psst. Who's a good kitty? Dwelling now. Too late. Nothing to be afraid of. Please don't run away. Ah, pounce. Wow. That... Gotcha. Meow. What's a little angel like you doing in a place like this? Let's get you back to your family, shall we? Wow, I got to fight 2 whole enemies. That's exciting. You've never pss at a cat? They can't help themselves. They have to investigate. I'm back, and look who I found. We just take that cat out of my boot real quick. Meow. Yum yum. Purr. I was so worried about you, dummy. Cut her some slack, yeah? She had a bit of a scare and ran off into the woods, that's all. Please stop attacking me. What do I do to earn your love? Oh my. Oh dear. Such rapacious chatters. Cut her some slack. Okay, I read that part already. A scare? Oh no, I'm sorry, Yum Yum. At least you're not hurt. Don't go wandering off anymore, okay? I'm not reading the dialogue well. I'm doing a bad job here. Meow. Thank you so much, CJ. As promised, here's my stamp. Why, thank you. Bow! And done. 1 stamp down. Plenty more to go. Say, Priya, you don't happen to know anyone else who might need some help, do you? Sure do. Alright, whomst? Who's next, then? My dad. Our house got all messed up in that big quake 3 months ago. Dad's been trying to fix it, but he never has enough wood. And that's why Mommy left. Do you think you could help him, CJ? Of course, leave it to me. Gotta fill up this stamp card so I can get my explorer's license, you see? Can't expect it to stamp itself, can I? You're the best, CJ. So where's your dad anyway? Well, we live over there. In the residential district? Wow, she's just like me. I feel a connection to Priya that I've never felt before. Got it. Bye for now, Priya. Bye-bye. Alright, get away from me. Had it with the both of you. Alright, we've got our first stamp. We got some experience. As your party accumulates experience, by the way, you get other players, other characters, party members. Their level and stats will increase. Experience is gained by completing quests and defeating enemies inside dungeons. I'm not going to say there isn't a kangaroo in this game. There might be a kangaroo in this game. And it's got in-game achievements. Oh, okay. Well, see you never, everyone. I can now go from the plaza to the residential district. Okay. Last time you got a kangaroo in a game, you lost real bad. Are you referring to Streets of Rage? Because I feel like I did quite well. Lifelong residents of New Nevea have their homes in this part of town. Acting Mayor Isha also calls this place home. I'd say it went pretty well, considering. You know, the kangaroo % run went okay. Is this her dad? He's got dad energy. Details. Details, Sly. I'm still here streaming, right? So all in all, relatively, it went well. Excuse me, don't suppose you're Priya's dad, are you? I am, and who might you be? Another adventurer looking for treasure? Yep, I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. I'm Ganesh. Wow, they have Indian names. What's going on here? How exactly do you know my Priya, then? Well, we just met in the plaza. I helped her to track down Yum Yum. Is that so? Very kind of you. What brings you here to me? Priya said you've been having trouble rebuilding your home after that big quake. Thought I'd come by and lend a hand. You don't see no elephumps? Well, have patience. I see. And I suppose you're collecting stamps then. Yep, I've only got one for now, so if there's anything else you need help with, I'm your girl. I suppose I do have a small job you could take care of. You see, my wife left me. You're not a patient lady? You don't see no... Well, I mean, look, it's happening. Just wait. Why not? Acting Mayor's got the right idea as far as you adventurers go. If you're willing to work, who am I to turn you away? Right. So what's the job? I need you to gather some wood for repairs on my house. You'll have to venture out to the great forest outside of town. Oh, I know the place. That's all? No problem. I'd go myself, but since the excavation, I've heard all sorts of creatures have been seen in the woods. Everyone here is far too scared to venture down and see for themselves. Where can you find wood? In the forest. I had no idea the rune bearers had caused so much trouble. Oh, you'll be needing an axe then, unless you plan on talking the trees into coming down. Here, take this old one. Take the biggest piece of shit axe I own. Thanks, I'll be back in a bit. Take care. Alright, I think we have map actions now. Axe level 1, baby. With this item, you can cut down trees in forests and elsewhere to obtain wood. As you level up your axe, you will increase the variations of wood you can acquire. Okay, healing potion. I'm a grown-ass man, but I'm going to ask this 16-year-old girl to go instead because scary. That's right. Be sure to check your stow pack before venturing out because you have potions in it. Alright, cool. Cool shit. What's over here? I'm not gonna explore the town too much. I'm sure it'll show me everything it has. Great Forest. Here we go. Fast travel. It's the way of the future. What do you got to say? Okay, I guess I should probably do what the game says. Alright, it's already in there. Giving me advice for stuff I'm already doing. Once enemies have been slain and resources gathered, they will not be available again until you leave the dungeon. If you can't find the resources you need, head back to your base and try again after a good rest. That just sounds like bad game design to me. A bag designed to store resources. Gathered in the dungeons. Once you return to the city, its contents will be transferred to your storehouse. Once your resource bag is full, you will be unable to gather any more. Remember, though, you can always throw away resources you don't need. Like fucking hell I will. No. No. No! I won't do it. Okay, back to combat, guys. Here it is. Wow, all the enemies are gone. I guess it's because I didn't rest. That's fine. Get out of my way. Flying enemies will be found inside dungeons. Jumping attacks are the best way to handle airborne enemies. I'm sorry, is that Dandelion Puff the next enemy? Full inventory forever. Yeah. I'm not fond. Not fond of it. Wow, that thing got absolutely annihilated. Get fuzzy. Get dizzy. Touch dizzy. Get fuzzy. I guess I don't actually get to see my axe swing. I could just cut wood now with my comma because I have an axe in my inventory somewhere. Dandelion puffs with mouse ears. I mean, Pokemon have weirder designs. I should really get what I need and go back. Why is this game stifling my creativity here? You know? Alright. Wait, that's not what I paid for. It appears that I've gotten enough lumber, so I guess I can leave. I hope that I can at least do a boss fight before the stream ends, you know? I guess that is kind of the downside to starting multiple games, is you have to sit through multiple opening sequences and not really get a whole lot accomplished. Alright, well, I got the lumber. That's okay. What happened to your tit? My dog just slammed his full weight on me. I might die. Aw, your poor booba. I'm sorry that happened. Hey, they're together. This is exciting. I'm back. Got what you need, I reckon. Wonderful. Finally, I can finish fixing my house. You have my thanks. This house has been in my family for generations. It's my most treasured possession. Slowly just pushes his daughter off screen behind the HTML. Don't know what I'd do if I were to lose it. I'm enjoying the looks of the world too, actually. I do really like, I like the sprites too. My animals have no boundaries? Clearly not. My ancestors are probably rolling in their graves. You really helped me out, you know? Here, let me stamp that card for you. Thank you. Thanks, CJ. You're very welcome, Priya. Yum Yum is behaving herself, I trust. Meow. That's Dark Sly. You're a good one, you are. The amount of plastic you pulled out of Opal's mouth? Oh, jeez. You know, if all the adventurers were like you, even my old man might come around. Have you got anywhere to stay while you're here? No, not yet. Guess I should look for the inn. You won't find anything like an inn around here, I'm afraid. What? But then where do all the adventurers stay? They pitch tents down by Outlander Lane. Tents? Wait, Outlander Lane? That sounds a lot like Skid Row. Why does this village have a Skid Row? I don't like it. Of course, I doubt there'd be any space for another one down there. Adventurers have been pouring in for the last few months, all looking to strike it rich. Sleeping on the streets. Didn't expect that. Everyone needs a Skid Row? I disagree. Vehemently. Tent city for the filthy transients. Yeah, Outlander Lane. We make sure they know. You don't fucking belong here. Is this place Japan? It might be. If it's all the same to you, we've a little house you could borrow. Oh, they just have like a spare house. Yeah, there's just an extra house. This is our extra house. We don't let adventurers lodge here unless we really like them. The last tenant just left. Nothing fancy, but beats sleeping rough, I'd wager. Oh, I gotta hydrate? Thank you. Thank you for controlling my attention. Goodness me. Thank you for the hydrate slide. Thank you for redeeming control. Thank you. Ah, well, I don't really have any money. You saw to it that Priya and me have a roof over our heads. Least I can do is offer the same in kind. No need for money. Really? Here, take the key. It's just down that hill. Have a look when you have time. I'm really hoping this is going to be like the Earthbound house, where it's just like the back wall is completely missing. You just see the ocean. It has a wonderful view. Ah, yes, Earthbound, the game where hamburgers are $14 and a house is $7,500. Alright, we got some more experience. Now we're going to check out the digs, I guess. Where do we live? What's going on in here? Damn, let a girl live in peace. Talk to me more often than a codec call. How are the lodgings, then? Think they'll do? Earthbound, where you have to grind to level 10 to beat Frank. Of course, but is it really okay for me to stay for free? I said as much, didn't I? A man's only as good as his word. If you don't mind, though, I'd appreciate if you could help my father like you helped us. Your father? So, Priya's grandfather. I'm happy to help, but with what? Repairing the clock tower. Clock tower? You might have noticed a fallen pillar of rubble in the plaza. That used to be our town's symbolic clock tower. I've tried telling my father that we just don't have the materials to fix it, but do you think he'd listen? Say no more, clock tower stream. You need help, I need stamps, that's all there is to it. Repairing. Yeah, it's in a bit of a state of disrepair, you know, it just needs a little bit of routine maintenance. Thanks. Also a word to the wise. My father can be blunt, to put it lightly. I don't doubt he'll put his foot in his mouth at some stage, but I'd appreciate if you'd just ignore him. No worries, I'm well used to dealing with old folks. Thank you. His name is Shiva. They've all got Indian names. I wonder what the deal with that is. Does this take place in India? Is Eiyuden Chronicle in the good old continent of India? You're going to headcanon the dad is Bugenhagen? Okay. If you head to the plaza now, you'll probably find him. Alright, well, to the plaza we go then. Siege is home away from home and base for her adventuring. Resting here for the night will recover all your strength. You can save your progress here, or at any signpost. If you're defeated in battle, you will resume the game from the last time you saved. Alright, cool. Good. Where's Red 13? That's the cat. That's Yum Yum. Yum Yum 13, they call her. So we have the Destroyer and the Luck Giver. Yep. We're just going to end the day. We're going to leave that old man sitting in the plaza for just a bit longer. Yeah, I thought I saw something creep along. My bad. One more time. Okay. I don't like the idea of Hojo naming something Yum Yum. I don't think either of us like that. I don't think any of us like that. We'll never like things again, thank you. Alright, how bad is this going to be? As if we haven't had it bad enough already. Excuse me. Wait, I'll give him Old Snake's voice. Are you Priya's grandpa by any chance? And if I am, what's it to a money-hungry outlander, huh? No, I'm not going to do that. I changed my mind. I heard you could use a hand restoring this clock tower to its former glory. Me? A hand? Wait, Deckard Cain. I'll find something, you guys. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. You think you could line your pockets by taking advantage of an elderly gentleman, is that it? Well, you won't pull the wool over my eyes. Away with you! Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not it at all. Priya's dad asked me to help you out. Dumner impressions. What does that mean? What's Dumner? Like the elf? Like wood elves? That useless old sod. Been flapping his gums to outlanders now, has he? Welcome to Tristram. Stay out of this, outlander. No one needs help from the likes of you. Kulimpa! How's that? But this is important, isn't it? Of course it is. My ancestors built this when they first arrived, in old Nevea 150 years ago. A more precious treasure this town has never known. Or are they the Dark Elves? Oh, right, done. Yeah. Okay, no, I got it. I got it. What are the Wood Elves again? Eomer? I don't remember. It's something. Mog popped a balloon and then shouted about it. Sometimes you gotta do it. My ancestors built this when they first arrived. I read that already. Of course it's bloody important. Bosmer. There it is, okay. Are Eomer the High Elves? I'll get this right eventually. We're running out of elves. Old Nevea? I thought this place was called New Nevea. Old Nevea is the town our ancestors came upon. Abandoned it was, barely worth being called a town, so the story goes. So they built it up anew and called it New Nevea. Altmer. Okay. Well, is there one called Eomer? Am I making that up? I'm probably making it up. Falmer were once the Snow Elves. This clock tower is a treasured testament to their vision for New Nevea. Pains me to see it in this state. It's like New York, you see. Can't have that, can we? Lucky for you, I know a thing about taking care of treasures. You can keep your coin, good sir. A stamp will do just fine. A stamp? Huh. Those things Doxa's girl sent around. It's risky work. Better a no-good adventurer take it on than any of us. Fine, get to it. You'll need to go get great tree bough from the biggest tree in the great forest. Off you go, then. I do like this incremental go to the forest thing. Just let me live there. Please. How am I supposed to know which is the biggest one? Give me a hint or something. Well, it'll be the one furthest in, won't it? It's huge. Even you couldn't miss it. Furthest in, huh? Okay, I'll be back. Alright, guys. This time, combat for real. We're going to get so much combat on our fingers. I hope we have enough dish soap for our fingers. Great forest. I may not live in the forest. Rude. Alright, he still doesn't remember about potions. Girls always want the biggest one. Ain't that the truth? Alright, here we go. Back to combat. Yeah, baby. Leveling up. I wonder if I get new abilities. Like, more than just a 2-hit combo, you know? Maybe. I don't know. It's exciting to think about. Maybe I'll get like a slide or something, you know? My very own slide. So far, this is the kind of gameplay that you definitely want to pay $30 for. Slide. I'm jump and shoot, jumping and shoot, man. Ah, a pot. A bug. I think that's a bug. I don't know if that was a bug. Okay. I guess this is just the game right now. It's always pots with me. Uh-oh. Oh! We have a kill room! Alas! Challenge! I've taken a single hit. You gotta juggle enemies forever then, can't you? Alright. They look like adorable baby dragons. I suppose they do. Wait, does it say... Oh, it says the stuff I pick up on the bottom left. Damn it! Well, you know what this means. Bam. Middle of the screen, baby. DLC in Morrowind takes you to Solstheim. It's a side quest. Someone asks you to find out about the disappearance of the snow elves. But you don't really... Oh, hold on. I'm losing chat here. But you don't really find out much. Morrowind's unique contribution in terms of that sort of civilization falling apart, disappearance, extinction thing was providing theories regarding the disappearance of the Dwemer. But the game intentionally shows to you that sources are biased and unreliable. Ah, cool. I do like unreliable narrators in games, so long as the game makes sure to, like, give you some kind of hint of what the actual thing is. Or at least opens the gates for more speculation. You know? It makes it more realistic, right? Because that's the way reality is. Things are wrong all the goddamn time. Cloud is the biggest unreliable narrator ever. He really is. One of the most iconic. Alright, so this is basically a save point, right? So I'll just save my game. I'll save my game, but better. Okay. We have a bifurcation. Since the signpost is up here, I assume there's a dead end down here. And an angry-looking isopod. Hello? Alright, well, we can't fuck with that right now. Can I get up, though? There we go. You've been Zach the whole time, guys? Sorry to tell you like this. Wow. Somehow, I always knew. I just keep them with me, you know? Take them along. Even with ESO's added lore, the Tribunal, you won't know everything about their past before ascending. Oh my. A kangaroo? I specifically said there would be no kangaroos. Looking at something? Unit Adventurer 2, here for the treasure? Sure, why not? I'm not going to do it, guys. I know you expect me to. I'm not going to. What's that then? Looks important. I got to give him a gruffer voice, though. That's just a rock. Doesn't look like an ordinary rock, though. Is you're about to game over? What, because I got a kangaroo? Look, just because I have a kangaroo doesn't mean I'm going to die. I am going to continue saying it kangaroo, though, instead of kangaroo. It's kangaroo. Chimpanzee. You want me to do my dishwasher voice? Okay, hang on. It's basically just the max. Wait, you haven't seen a big, huge tree in your travels, have you? Nah. Guess it's further in then. Thanks anyway. Hold it, princess. Wait, hold on. Pull out the throat. Alright. You love the voice acting project? You mean the bad one that I did with the dishwasher? The forest is crawling with monsters today. You go any deeper in, You might not come back out. There, I think I got it. I got it that time. I'm good at voice. Monsters? Gulp. Pfft, what kind of scavenger would I be if I let that put me off? You'll pull out my throat? Damn. You're married. Puff. I got some sugar nuts. Ain't that the truth? You want a voice act, but you hate your voice? I think you got a good voice. Got some herbs. I don't actually say herbs. Don't set me on fire. There's more shit on the ground. I should probably be paying attention to ground shit. Yeah, this two-hit combo could use a bit more hit to it. I better pronounce that H? I won't. I might be one of your colonies, but I don't have to like it. HD. And like, not to get serious VA work just for funsies. I was almost, I mean, I kind of was. I don't want to say hired, but there was going to be a fan voice acting project to do, I think someone was rewriting the script for Tales of Symphonia and wanted voice actors, and I was going to be Rodile, the evil scientist guy. I'd landed that role, but they never ended up moving forward with the project, so it kind of dead in the water. Yep, this must be the one, all right. I do my willowy villain voice. You know, wow, that's a tree. Speaking of Kirby bosses, which branch looks best? Oh, here we go. What the? Boss fight. Finally. A menacing boss lies in wait deep inside each dungeon. Once they've been discovered, defeating them is your only means of escape. Watch closely and attack when the enemy reveals their weak point to deal major damage. I see this game is historically accurate. Some stronger enemies, such as bosses, are protected by a shield. Until you have broken through the shield, the enemy will take no damage. Pay close attention to the enemy's shield gauge as well as their health gauge. Your stow pack is used to carry items such as healing potions and herbs, which you'll need as you venture through the dungeons. Dog says Concho. Dog's booping your butt. Ah, maybe you got something going on in there. You got truffles in your butt? If you find yourself in trouble against a strong enemy, check your stow pack to see what you've got. Okay, well. Oh, fuck. Okay, wow. What is this, a Toho game? Alright, well, let's go. Smack you in the eyes. Uh-oh. Ah! It is a worm! What the hell is it doing? Ah! Gross. Disgusting. Okay, I see. I see now. I'm picking up what this game's putting down. This game's all about standing. Smack! Fuck! Oh, that hurts. Okay. Okay. Now I really understand it. I so understand it. I'm gonna use a potion real quick. Don't worry about it. Alright, you ready for this shit? Can I dodge through attacks? Hang on, let's find out. Yep. Oh, you're fucked now, buddy. Goddamn penis worm tongue. Yeah, this is like Sekiro. Everyone's got a penis worm tongue. Bam! I haven't got enough for 2 hits. Wait, I think I can break this thing's guard meter. Ow, fuck. Hang on. Well, I guess I don't have to find out. I've won. Great tree bough. Okay. A valuable material necessary for the development of rune lenses. Some resources can serve as catalysts to create a variety of runes when combined with this material. Some items are more valuable than others. When you find a valuable on your travels, you won't be able to throw it away, but it won't take up space in your resource bag. Also good. Good color shift, yeah. Lets us know that we're out of danger. That's a rock. This is not the deepest part of the forest, is it? There's clearly a treasure chest on the other side. What a bunch of malarkey. What a horse's ass. What a big fat dumpy. Alright, fast travel back to the forest approach, I suppose. See? We got a bunch of shit. Alright. Pale as a horse's ass. 1 dumpy. 1 metric dumpy. Okay. Plaza. See what that old man has to say now. I killed a tree. Pretty impressive. Bet you think. I'm back. Let me see. Yes, this'll do. No doubt about it. Great tree bough. Woo! You could have warned me, about the big scary monster tree that had attacked me as soon as it saw me. I killed a source of oxygen. Yep. Excuse me? The tree fiend. Would have been nice to know in advance, that's all. I'm lucky it didn't pick branches off of me. Tree fiend? Impossible. The sorcerer, I warned them. I warned all of them. Oh, getting some lore here. You alright, old man? Harumph. Oh, this guy's... Is that the doctor? Got a moment? Not interrupting something, are we? Shiva, could you spare a few minutes? The rapacious... rather brilliant acting there. What was that? Nothing at all. Excuse me. Why is the doctor dressed like Don Corneo? Shiva, this is Gokto of Outlander Lane. I believe you've already met, but allow me to formally introduce you all the same. Gokto. The smell of gold and promise of fortune drew the sagacious Gokto to New Nevea, where he quickly became the representative for the merchants and adventurers of Outlander Lane. Gokto is a nasty name, I agree. I see. Wait. I see. And what brings you both here? I've got nothing to say to either of you. Shiva, I know you and I don't see eye to eye on the Barrows. Still, I expect you to abide by my decisions. As such, I must ask that you and other objectors stop causing trouble in Outlander Lane. The stamp card system is going a long way towards building trust between us and the Outlanders. He shows a moron. Gokto Neo. Trust? You don't even know the meaning of the word. If you'd an ounce of sense in your head, you'd chase every last venture out before it's too late. Let's all try to stay calm, shall we? What exactly are you talking about? Too late for what? The evil sorcerer's curse. He's in the Barrows, I tell you. He who suffered the wrath of the gods themselves. He was sealed for a reason. Mark my words. Break that seal and it won't just be fiends you'll be up against. It'll be much, much worse than that. Time to cut off Gokto's balls? Damn. Now this sounds like an adventure. You can't put so much stock in those old fables, Shiva. Fables, eh? So I suppose that expedition that went in there fabled to death, were they? You want our children to go through that too? This town is on the verge of collapse. Mining is beneficial for our people and essential to New Nevea's continued existence. Exactly. And what of your precious clock tower? Surely you could use some strapping young adventurers to help rebuild it. Isn't that right, young lady? Me? Oh, well, yeah. That was the plan. Sure. See? Honestly, Shiva, you embarrass yourself. I've got countless young folks who tell me every day just how hard they slave away for the good of this town and its residents. You need some strapping young adventurers? Yeah, what'll you have them do? What'll they have to do for stamps, Sly? How long do you intend to hold out? Think of the effect it'll have on your family's reputation. Oh, fine. Please yourselves. Pay no mind to stubborn old men like me. You have places to venture? Wait, my stamp! Oh, give me the card. Bah. Bap. All right, then. That's stamp number 3. We basically beat the game already. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with myself. All right, dope. Now what? I want that kangaroo. I want that kangaroo so bad. Give me the kangaroo. Give me. This is not giving me the kangaroo. How goes the stamp collecting, CJ? I'll platinum this stream. Not bad, actually. Seems someone told the townsfolk to use and abuse adventurers, so they've kept me busy. They've had me catching cats, cutting trees, a particularly problematic tree in one case. So yeah, not bad. A problematic tree? What do you mean? Elaborate. Well, have you ever played Kirby? A tree turned fiend. Ooh, it's time for Eurovision. Awesome. I'm going to get that flung at me a lot. I shall have to warn the townsfolk to stay away from the woods. So, Hogan wasn't exaggerating about your strength, I see. Yeah, well, when you're out of your home at 15, you either get strong or get in the ground. Ha ha, such spirit! This girl could surely take care of that other matter. Don't you think, Isha? I suppose she could. What other matter? CJ, I would appreciate your assistance in improving relations between adventurers and the townsfolk. Oh yeah? How so? With Outlander Lane having long since reached capacity, adventurers have begun squatting in the residential district. The trespassing alone would be bad enough, but there's also been reports of fires and other shenanigans. So Priya's grandpa may have good reason to be upset after all. Manners are easily kept with a roof over one's head and food in one's belly. Unfortunately, this town does not yet have the resources to accommodate and feed Outlanders. As such, I am sympathetic to their situation, more so than most. Gokto and I have been planning to build an inn and a tavern on Outlander Lane. Trick to flying is to fling yourself at the ground and miss. Ah, yes. Wise words. The locations have already been decided, as have the proprietors. I would ask you to gather the materials they need, CJ. I'm sorry, is this a gathering game or a beat-em-up? It's a gathering game. I've actually purchased a gathering game. I've been hoodwinked into purchasing a game where I gather. An inn and a tavern, huh? And you really think this is all it'll take to make everyone get along? Money for the town and merriment for the Outlanders, not to mention the promise of a bed at the end of a long day in the Barrows. More adventurers means more artifacts. More artifacts means more revenue. Everybody wins, townsfolk and Outlander alike. Money makes the world go round, as they say. You're not wrong, I suppose. And it must be a real pain for the acting mayor here to have them trespassers making trouble. Even troublemakers can change. Everyone deserves a chance to shine. People, not artifacts, are our most treasured resource. Trespassers? A treasured resource? I've heard it all now. You're an odd one, that's for sure. Is there something on my face? Say no more. I'll see to it you'll have all you need. I'm in your debt, CJ. I suggest you meet with Rajiv, the innkeeper. Okay, this is definitely taking place in India. And Sarita, the tavern owner, right away. They'll tell you what they need. Okay. Guess we'll do that then, I suppose. Is that where they live? Guess that's where I'm going. People seem to be definitely more interested in salt and sacrifice, and I don't really blame them. This is kind of a slow burn to start off here. I don't even know if the whole game is like this. It is pretty, though. I'm quite sure you'll find both of them around Outlander Lane as we speak. Alright, well, let's do that, I guess. I can now go from Plaza to Outlander Lane. Well, let's do that then. It doesn't seem like I can do that. Hang on. I have to physically go there first. You're enjoying it? Well, I'm glad. You like both? Also good. Alright, Outlander Lane. An isolated side street which has been allocated to the recently arrived adventurers. As the face of Outlander Lane and having seen to the opening of the tavern, inn, and various stores, Gokto can often be found there. Okay. All I'll say is I was thinking this would be a dishwasher dust beat-em-up. I was kind of thinking that too. I mean, I did say that it has combat similar to the dishwasher. I saw I saw a trailer that sure made it look that way. And I don't know how the combat is going to expand. I imagine I get more than just a 2-hit combo eventually. So, I don't know. My throat hates me? It does. That's okay. I hate it too. Throat punch. Excuse me, is this a tavern? How many times do I have to say it? We aren't open yet. Go on now. Off you go. You won't get a drop till the place is good and ready. And spare me the puns, all right, if I have to hear people of New Nevea give up one more time. New Nevea shut up, more like. Now, shoo! Enough nonsense. I don't like her. She's bad people. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. A child? Ah, forgive me, pet. The thirst is upon those venturers, so it is. Ah, the thirst is upon me, too. Control! Sometimes I get lazy with it. Thank you for the hydrate slide. Thank you for redeeming control. If they make a new dishwasher game, I hope they make a dismemberment system like Ninja Gaiden 2, where certain attacks can cut off certain limbs, which impacts the way they fight. So the type of game that the dishwasher is, I've seen several other games sort of copy it. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, for sure, has dishwasher-like combat. There's a Chinese game called Icy. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's fairly similar as well. I'm sure I've played a few others. They're not bad, but I always feel like the dishwasher is the best one of them. Hungry, are you? I'd love to help, pet, but the cupboards are bare at the moment. Oh, no, thank you. I came by because the acting mayor in Gokto asked me to help you gather materials. Oh, Oak did? Oh, my mistake. Wow, I'm blind. I'm blind. I think that's probably why, because you never redeem anything. I just assumed. All right, thank you for the hydrate, Oak. My mistake. Thank you for redeeming control. You know what? I'll take another drink. This one's for you, White Oak. This one's for you. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, they did say someone would be coming to help. Wasn't expecting such a skinny little thing, though. No need to worry about me, ma'am. So what do you need? Kitchens don't come cheap, pet. I'll need lightweight lumber to make one worth cooking in. Leave it to me. Stay safe, pet. That takes care of the tavern, then. That just leaves Rajiv at the inn. Rajiv? He's just a little further down this road. Setting up an inn is going to be a task and a half, no doubt. Thanks for the directions. I'll go help him out. I feel like Dishwasher Dead Samurai appeals to me because it has the Ninja Gaiden roots, while Vampire Smile feels lopsidedly DMC. I don't disagree with you, actually. I think that's a pretty good take. Vampire Smile definitely had more of a Devil May Cry vibe to it. Okay. A little bit down the road, she says. Got a hike to get to this dude. Is this the inn? Welcome, welcome. This is the inn, all right. Or it will be, at least. Not yet, unfortunately, unless you fancy sleeping under all that rubble. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Actually, I'm not a customer, luckily enough. The mayor and that Gokto fellow asked me to swing by and see if I could help you gather some materials. This town is a whole lot of nothing, and it's our job to make it into something. I tell you. Thank my lucky stars. Do you know it's been one adventurer after another poking their heads in and giving me grief since I started setting up here? Was all set to venture out and get the goods myself, but I can't be in two places at once, can I? Gokto twins. You sound like you're run off your feet. You can say that again. So if you wouldn't mind, some heavy stone would really get me out of a bind. No worries, I'll be back before you know it. Take care. I'll be right here when you get back. Ah, wholesome. When in and about the town, you can easily travel to locations you have visited before. I've been doing that. All right, so we mine. Do I have miners? Have I been mining? How do I mine? I hit rocks. Oh, it is a Metroidvania. Okay. If an active quest can be completed nearby, follow the exclamation point on your mini-map to tick it off. However, undiscovered locations and ordinary resources will not be displayed. Well, I hit rocks before, and it didn't do nothing. Is this guy still complaining about his... Oh, he's on his way for some wood and stone. Okay. Dishwasher Dead Samurai is very grounded in its movement and combos. Vampire Smile is the opposite, where cancels are mostly aerial. They're equally amazing for different reasons. They really are different games mechanically, tonally, pace-wise, and story-wise. Yeah, I agree with that too. I hit the rock. I hit the wall. The rock wall. Your best cancels come out of juggles and ground advantage. In Dead Samurai, right? Okay, well, I guess I gotta keep an eye out for rocks now, too. You're also hitting the wall. You've mentioned hitting the wall a lot. Are you okay? Listen, Fufa. I don't even... shut up. Get out of here. Get on out. Take a big old Dump in your own mouth and leave, is what I'm saying. See that when you played both games, you would fly around a lot more? I did a lot of flying in Dead Samurai, for sure. It's definitely a very flighty broad. I was. It was me. It's not misogyny if I call myself one. Oh shit. A kill room. Full of kill. And Bill. Is that it? Oh, well. It's fair, I guess. Lightweight lumber in the Great Forest. I've not found either material yet. It must be quite rare. I don't know if I'm relieved or kind of disappointed that I just kill everything in one hit at the beginning of the game. Getting critical. I'm getting mad crits, dog. Oh, I'm definitely facing the wrong way. I added a hard mode. Okay, can I... Yeah, see? I still smack at a rock and it doesn't... Don't do nothing. Something better happen. Like, if I go through this forest and there's nothing there, like I forgot to talk to some dickhead to get, like, a pickaxe or something, I'm gonna be frustrated. Frustrated is an understatement. I'll be livid. I'm gonna start smashing shit and throwing my poo around and voting against my own interests. Yeah, you'll have to cancel me. You'll have to. You won't have a choice. I won't give you one. Dubious. Well, that's new. Whoa, that's a big sword. Quick step forward to sneak behind enemies. When used wisely, this move can turn the tables in a tough fight. Alright. That didn't work. There we go. I got it. Good strat, game. Shit, it's the butcher. Fresh meat, not anymore. If this is a pickaxe... I got the lightweight lumber. Okay, it's not a pickaxe. I guess the game has decided that kama are the same as pickaxes. That's cool. I'm against democracy. I never said that. I said I'd vote against my own interests. It's not the same thing. Heavy stone required. There, I guess we've done it. I don't know what I was expecting. Kappa for pickaxes? Do I have to fight the boss again? Oh, I see. You can just fight bosses again to get more treasure. Alright, fine. I'll bite. Oh. This time it's dropping spiders. What the fuck is that thing? Hang on. Hello? Yowzer. A new wrinkle. I'm gonna murder a whole forest like an anime fight. Yep. This forest is going down. Alright, well, that wasn't really... That was actually easier, I think. That probably was just easier overall. Easy mode. Toothy Worm Tree needs to shut the fuck up. It seems very insistent, doesn't it? Alright, how did I fast travel out of here before? Ah, yes, a signpost, okay. Fast travel. Back to the forest approach. Got some stuff. I'm starting, like, this gameplay loop is cool. I just hope that it, like, continues expanding. I don't want to just do fetch quests. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like something a little bit more than that. Where Vampire Smile shows you not to just hone in on enemies who are messy, killable due to stiffness of rolling, warping, and landing lag. DS is the opposite. If you're simply an inch from the ground and you press B while falling towards it, you don't grab. You snap to the ground in a messy kill. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you want to fly with every weapon and have better balance, Vampire Smile is amazing. Messy kills cancel rolls and dodges, so it completes iframes. You can smack a dude into a wall above, then switch to shift blade and warp straight down into an immediate messy kill, and if you mash B to speed it up, you can still have time to punish the wall enemy before he can land. Accurate. Alright, let's give this lady her wood. Here you go. You're some woman for one woman, pet. Maybe a hot meal and a pint will put some manners in that shower of Egypts. 1,000 thanks. Here, let me stamp that card for you. Gimme. My reading is so good. Are you being sarcastic? Seems only right to let you have a say in the menu. What food you like? I like mega katsu curry, of course. The real spicy stuff. Sing a song for wood. Sing a song of sixpence, right? Mega cats and what now? Katsu curry. Well, thanks, Blazing Sun. I appreciate that. Get some rice, have it swimming in spicy curry sauce, then top it off with a slab of deep-fried pork. Most streamers can't look at a paragraph. Well, I don't like leaving people behind. I know it happens. It happens regardless, but I try to read everything. Rice, curry, pork, is it? Not something I could just knock together. Could you go to the forest and get me some of that? Can't have good deeds go unrewarded, though, can we? Can we? Leave it to me, pet. I'll see what I can do. Thanks for reading what you wanted to say. Of course, dude. Yes! Can't wait. Plus, you have really good, like, detailed insights on these games. And I appreciate that. Alright, we got a stamp. Oh, shit! Building montage! Wow, this is better than Balan Wonderworld. Look at that. We've got ourselves an establishment. The tavern is... Oh, we got an ogre horn? Okay. Bring the right ingredients, and Sarita will rustle you up something special. Not only will a full belly boost your stats a little, it'll restore your health, too. Okay, sure. Oh, we just automatically brought us over here. I'm back. I'm back! Should have everything you asked for. Thank my lucky stars. Hopefully now I won't have to turn anyone else away. I won't forget this, young lady. Here, have a stamp. Oh yeah, we're raking in the stamps now. Do come and stay when we're all set up. I'll make sure you're looked after. I'm all set for room and board, thanks. Kind of you to offer, though. Is that so? And here I am having you haul materials around. No worries, a stamp is all the thanks I need. Nah, you definitely earned more than that. I'll think about how else I could be of service. Feel free to pop by any time, even just to say hello. I might just do that, thanks. Alright. See, now the town trusts us. They know what's up. Guess we're silver now. Oh, damn, here we go again. That's not looking bad, actually. I got some really good rocks, damn. The inn is preparing to open. Rest your weary bones in preparation for your next adventure at Rajiv's Inn. The large outdoor baths are said to improve your abilities for a day, too. Ah, we have buffs. We have buffs now. Ho ho. Hee hee. We report to Isha in the plaza. We have time for that? Only just, I think. Hang on. Okay. Let's see. How many stamps have I got now? 5. Does feel nice to see it filling up. Plus the townsfolk seem happy to have me around. Alright. I gotta go get more. What am I on about? I didn't come here to collect stamps. Oh, lost the plot. Whew, that was close. Almost got sidetracked. It's the worst when you get stun-locked by stamps. I know. Wait, how many stamps did I need again? Still a lot of empty spots on this card. I don't have to fill every one of them, do I? All the good treasure will be long gone by the time I get this done. Better go ask that acting mayor girl I helped... Ugh, I helped her out with the inn. And the tavern, after all. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's find her. What's her story? Tell me I did a good job. Pat me on the head. I did what you asked. Help get the inn and tavern up and running. Is that so? Thank you. I appreciate it. Got a question for you, if you don't mind. Just how many stamps do I need to get that explorer's license anyway? Show me your card. Wow, 5 already. You know, you're only the second person to get this far without giving up. Second? Don't tell me everyone else paid the 100,000 bakwa. Of course not. Like I said, most just quit, and the ones that don't tend to resort to more roguish methods. Bribery, for example. It's hard finding cats. Uh-oh, did you lose some cats? You dirty lying... You said I could get that permit for a penny less than 100,000... Wait, you said I couldn't get it for a penny less than 100,000 bakwa. Yes, I did say that. Negotiations have to start somewhere. Hardly going to sell myself short now, am I? Besides, you're useful to have around, but I certainly can't see you becoming a member of our little community. Wow, racism! I knew it. Rapacious was too good a word for you. Now, no need for name-calling. Let's get you that explorer's license, shall we? Really? Of course. Rapacious as I am, I appreciate hard work. Here, you've earned it. Yeah, boy! Now we can adventure. Is this real? It's not some trick, is it? It's real. Relax. Just to be clear, any bribes I may or may not have taken up to now were never for me, strictly speaking. Every coin went into maintaining this town. God knows we need it. Now then, I must warn you in advance, the town takes no responsibility for any adverse effects you may experience while mining. Any and all expenses associated with your survival must be paid for out of your own pocket. Any artifacts you find will be assessed by our authorized appraiser and taxed at 30% of their value. In the event that you're unable to pay in cash, we will collect the tax through the seizure of assets. Should you find cause to criticize this system, you're welcome to leave. Wow, she's America. She's just America. I would suggest, however, taking a good hard look at Outlander Lane before doing so. There is, after all, a very good reason so many Outlanders have chosen to gather here. No objections, I presume? Sign here. I like her hair color. It's nice. She's like a Lunar character. I've already seen Outlander Lane, haven't I? You sent me there yourself. I know. Just reading what's written. Policy. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired of policy myself. You're an odd one, you are. There, signed. Pleasure doing business with you, CJ. All right, time to find that treasure. The rune barrows can be reached through the quarry, which can be accessed via the town outskirts. A word of warning, the earthquake caused a great deal of damage. I've heard reports of fiends lurking about. Please take care and ensure you're adequately prepared before venturing inside. Fiends in the quarry, too. Might as well give them the keys to the city at this stage. Ah, indeed. The ore in that quarry is New Nevaeh's only source of revenue. With the fiends keeping us from it, we can't even rebuild after the quake. Not to mention the Margrave has all but left us for dead. We're on the brink of financial ruin. Sounds like you've been having a rough time. To save the town, I made the decision to lure adventurers like yourself here with the promise of riches. Bait, if you will. Rapacious, perhaps, but it's the only way to save our town. Quake, she said it. Maybe don't use the word bait when talking about this, yeah? I implore you, CJ, please, for the sake of our town, lend us your strength. You don't have to tell me twice. Well, while I have you, though, I don't really have any cash on me right now, or ever. So about that mining tax. I don't have to pay that right away, do I? It'd be easier if I could just sell some stuff first. Relax, you're not the first adventurer to arrive with empty pockets. I've been looking into establishing a pawn shop. Oh, is that what Squash meant when he said he was the authorized appraiser? No, Squash will be selling accessories. He has made his intentions to do so quite clear, so I've entrusted the pawn shop to someone else. Is it Hogan? Once it is set up, the pawnbroker will see to the deduction of tax from each and every sale. Anyone who wants to sell will be taxed for the privilege, whether they like it or not. Oh, was the kangaroo. Well, that's a relief, I think. Okay, hang on a second. I saw those, I just didn't get to read them. Alright, there's one more thing that kills Vampire Smile for me when I try to play it. Like it's Dead Samurai. And as a grounded player, if your enemy is on the ground, you cannot style combo him once he reaches a certain limit of HP damage. All light attacks are kill moves, so if you try some cool reset strings, sometimes your combo will just break into a kill, and then you have no control over that once they're standing. Well, that's annoying. Also, you made me say the word, you fiend. Just a moment, please. There really is far more to do than we can handle by ourselves. Please check the bulletin board from time to time, CJ. I guess that's what it wants me to do. Joke's on it. You will be well rewarded for a full stamp card, I can promise you that. Damn it. Wait, okay, I'm good. Is that right? You've certainly changed your tune. But yeah, alright. Besides, certainly couldn't hurt to have a few more shops around here. Well, if it is as much for your sake as it is for ours, I trust you'll do your best. You can count on that. I'm coming for you, treasure. Gross. The town has a number of facilities, such as shops where you can bring resources to commission items and equipment. If you meet someone who would like to open a shop, helping them will expand the town's facilities even further. Fill one row of your stamp card with 10 stamps and you'll be entitled to a reward. Head over to Hogan's Trading Post to see what you can get. You got 100 experience. The quest is complete. It just keeps throwing more text at me. Like, let me go. Let me go. Let go of me. Shut up. You shut the hell up. Shut up. Side quests involve the creation of stores and other facilities. Completing these quests will develop the town and increase the type or quality of the products and services available. Side quests involving providing assistance to the residents of New Nevea. Most of the townsfolk have complaints or requests they need help with. Do your best to help them all. Townsfolk frequently post their requests or complaints on the bulletin board. It can be found in the plaza right next to the town office, so make sure to check it often. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I guess I'm just going to call it there. That's fun. Unfortunately, you guys don't get to see the rune barrows. I might continue this at some point. Who knows? But more than likely not. If this looked interesting to you guys at all, let me know. Maybe you can check it out yourselves. It just came out. It should be available on most, if not all, platforms. And, you know, I think it's pretty cool. I don't really know what the game is yet, because we've basically just done the prologue, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll let you guys know. So, with that said, thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I appreciate everyone that showed up. I appreciate everyone that stayed even more. If you like me, you can follow me on Twitter at @pale_Voyager. You can sub to the YouTube channel, or you can join the Discord. Be part of the community. It's cool to do. Although everyone here, I think, already is. The next stream on Sunday is going to be more Ghostwire Tokyo at 3 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Eastern, ideally. And until then, please take the sweetest care of yourselves. You enjoyed? I'm glad. I'm glad you did. You're welcome, guys. Thank you for being here. Really. Thank you for giving me your time and attention. I'm going to I'm gonna raid Fresno. We're gonna raid Freezing Infernos. He's playing Mega Man 5 right now. He's got his he's really building up the old VTuber aesthetic. So I think we can probably throw some creepy Enzos his way. You're going to make Tabbouleh? Excellent. All right, well, with that all said, thanks again, guys. That's it. Stream's over. Everybody out.